can't breathe. I can't breathe. Oh, that feels so much better. Okay. Hey, it's me, Kiki. Today we're going to be doing the Flip the Page book tag. So this was started by Jesse the Reader on YouTube. And I watched his video and I thought that this challenge seemed really cool. So I was like, okay, I can do that. I have books, not as many as him or all the booktubers who are doing it. Actually, I have two shelves, this one and the one that you're sitting on at the moment. I don't really have that many books, but I thought I could still try to do the tag. So the Flip the Page book challenge is kind of like a hybrid of BitLife and Mad Libs. So you're creating a new life yourself, or following coordinates through your bookshelf to find the answer to these like prompts to find your name, or it'll make more sense when we start. I printed out all the thingies. So what I'm gonna do is, in total, this shelf has 5 shelves, and then this one has 3. So in total, there's 8 shelves, and I'm using my computer to generate a random number between 1 and 8. And then I will go to that shelf, and on each shelf I have like a sticky note of how many books are on it. So then I can pick a number between 1 and however many books are in the shelf, and then follow the coordinates to that book, and then pick a random number, probably between like 1 and 300 or 1 and 500, depending on how big the book is, and then I'll flip to the page, that book. I'll flip to that number in the book. So let's start before I screw up this explanation anymore. The first thing, in my new life, you're getting a new identity. Let the coordinates guide you to a book. Flip to the page you were given, and the first name you see is now your new name. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Yeah. Okay. So we have This Is How It Always Is by Laurel Frankel. Very good book. I recommend. Page 244. And the first name I see will be my new name. Let's hope it's a good one. I think at this point in the book they're in Thailand, so it might be a little different, but that's okay. Aggie. I said Aggie. Aggie. Okay, I'm an idiot. So after I finished recording the video, I realized that Aggie is a guy's name, and in the book it's a guy. So just pretend that I don't act like Aggie's a girl through the entire video. It's kind of ironic because This Is How It Always Is about a trans kid, so the entire book plays around with gender and identity, so, well, I guess that works. Let's see how life goes for Aggie. Okay, it's time for you to get up and move the heck out of your town. Mood. The location of the book your coordinates lead you to will be where you're moving. I have like one fantasy book, so I think all these locations will probably be like realistic. No! Okay, on the bottom shelf are books that I haven't read or haven't finished reading, but they're like my TBR. And I got book 6, which is my totally screwed up copy of Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte. Oh gosh. Well, Wuthering Heights is located at Wuthering Heights, which is in England, right? So I guess I'm British, but I don't necessarily want to live at Wuthering Heights. It's kind of a creepy house. So now I'm Aggie, and I just moved to Wuthering Heights in England. And so I'm all settled into my new home. Yay! Let's hope ghosts don't haunt me. And you're all settled into your new home, but you've got to get a job to get that cash money flow going. Create a job using the first object you find with the coordinates and page number. Shelf 3 and 4 are all manga. So, this is light novel version Your Name, which I haven't read actually. I've watched the movie like 8 times, but I haven't read the book. I don't know why. I bought it. It cost like $20, but I haven't read it. I really should. Oh, this is page 75. First object, pencil. Pencil. Okay, I could either be like an artist or like a writer. Writers normally type, so I guess I could be like a sketch artist, right? You've started your job and you started developing feelings for a coworker. I'm kind of freelance, so I don't know how that happened, but okay. Find the book using your coordinates, flip the page to the page number you were given, and the first character you come across will be the character you're falling for. Please be someone cute. Please be someone cute. Please be someone cute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Catcher in the Rye. There are not very many hot characters in this book. I'm a little scared. I think I'm gonna get an old guy. No. Please be someone cute. 1 or 2. I don't even know who's talking. It's just straight up dialogue. Can it just be Holden? Can it just be Holden? I don't want it to be some random guy. Because I know he's gonna be ugly. Everybody in this book isn't cute except for like the 2 girls that Holden falls in love with. The elevator guy. So he's talking with it. Okay, I'm just gonna say Holden, even though it doesn't mention his name. It's from his point of view and everything. It's just dialogue. So I'm gonna say Holden. I don't know what Holden is doing in Wuthering Heights. I don't know why he's an artist. I mean, I feel like that would work for Holden though. It's a really good book, by the way. Please read it. It's one of my favorites. We're falling in love with Holden because he's a co-worker at our artist job. Not complaining. I love Holden. I don't know if he'd be the best lover though. He's not exactly positive, but it's okay. It's okay. It's fine. So now that we're in love with Holden Caulfield, we're going to use the coordinates and the page number. The first piece of dialogue you come across will be the first thing you say to your potential lover. Okay. I feel like it's going to be something so dumb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's the manga version of Pride and Prejudice. I mean, I guess Pride and Prejudice is romantic. We could come across something good. The thing about manga is, like, only every 10 pages is numbered. Okay, 91, 92. The first piece of dialogue. I mean, at least they're British, so it sounds British. Wickham, you startled me. Are the others coming as well? Maybe in this situation, we're both at work, drawing, doing our artist thing, and I mistake him for this man Wickham. Who he is, I do not know. And so I think that it's Wickham who walked into this room, but actually it's Holden. So the first thing I say to him is, Wickham, you startled me. Are the others coming as well? See? Exactly. I'm creative. Next thing. That line really got to them. I mean, who wouldn't fall in love with Wickham? You startled me. Are the others coming as well? God, I need to stop with the British accent. I'm so sorry. Next thing you know, you're in love. Yes, I'm finally in love with Holden. In Catcher in the Rye, Holden falls in love with every single girl he walks by, so I guess it makes sense. But then again, he falls in love with them, and then 2 minutes later, he's like, I hate them. They're terrible. So I think next thing you know, you're in love. You're going to propose, but buying a wedding ring is too expensive. Using the coordinates and flipping to the page number you were given, the first object you come across will be what you propose with. Because I'm broke, because I'm an artist in Wuthering Heights, so I have to pick a random object to propose to Holden with. Oh no. Oh no. It's a Minecraft Redstone handbook. I'm gonna end up proposing to him with TNT, and Holden will just be like, I'm sorry, what does this mean? Okay, let's see. Okay, so this is technically a lava pit trap. Stone brick is technically the first, like, singular object that's not a lava pit trap. It'll just be like, Holden, you know, I really love you. Oh, should it be British? I don't, you know, I really love you. I could never live another day without loving you. Please marry me and take this stone brick. I love you. So, we'll see how our marriage goes. We've arrived at your wedding! Find the book using the coordinates, flip the page to the page number you were given. The first piece of dialogue you find will be your first line in your vows. Based on the last piece of dialogue we found, I don't think this is going to be very romantic, but which just means it's going to be a skip beat book. Okay, 10. Because shelf 4 is literally all my skip beat volumes. Oh, volume 1 through 3, skip beat. Okay, I literally can't find any page numbers, so I think I'm just going to flip through the book and see. So the first piece of dialogue I see is a line in my vows. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. It's not easy to live your life the way you want to. I feel like that could be taken another way. Like, I know I'm marrying you. It's not what I want, but maybe that's what I need to do. But also, it could be seen, it's not easy to live your life the way you want to. So maybe it's like, through a relationship, we've been through ups and downs. It's been hard getting here, but it's worth it because it's what I want to do, is marry you. Hey, I think that's real romantic. I think we scored with that one. Honeymoon time! Wherever the book's location that your coordinates lead you to will be the destination for your lover's retreat. Now we could end up going somewhere boring. Very boring, considering we live at Wuthering Heights. I think anywhere else will be good. Because Wuthering Heights is also in England, so terrible weather. But I mean... Well, this is Skippy, volumes 13 through 15. They might mention some other places, but mainly Skippy, the whole series is in Tokyo, Japan. So, that's really cool. I would totally go to Japan for my honeymoon. So that's actually really nice. Okay, even after that failure of a proposal and a wedding, we're going to Tokyo, Japan. Things got a little cray on the honeymoon, and now you're expecting a baby. Yay! With the next coordinates, find your next book and flip the page to the page number you were given. The first name you find will be the name of your firstborn child. Well, okay. Aggie and Holden having a baby. What's the name gonna be? Shelf 4. Why do we keep getting shelf 4? They're all skip beat. Beat volumes 1 through 3. This is what happens when I only have like 2 shelves, really 1 1/3 shelves. Okay, so Skippy volumes 1 through 3. Since they don't have freaking page numbers that I can find, we're just gonna... First name I see. Mr. Sawada. So, that's his last name. Does that have to... So, I guess our kid is named Sawada. It could have been Lori. If it was the next page, it could have been Lori. But no. Our kid's name is Sawada. I guess that's okay. We had our honeymoon in Japan, so it makes sense that the baby's name is Japanese. Okay, so we're jumping 5 years, and your child is desperately begging for a pet. Okay, find the book using your coordinates, flip the page to the page number you were given, and the first creature you come across will be your pet. If you don't find a creature, then the first object you will find will have to be used as a pet replacement. So I have a feeling we might have to go with the latter because there's not many pets or creatures because I don't have fantasy books. I have 1 fantasy book, and that's Carry On, and maybe a few on like this one shelf that I haven't read. So it's either going to be like a dog, a rat, or some random object. So on this shelf, I have my series of Barbie books. that I wrote probably like in elementary school, probably like first grade or so. I wrote this. Maybe I wrote this in kindergarten, maybe. But this is the first book in the Barbie series. And we're gonna flip. These pages aren't numbered either, so we're gonna have to this terrible book. And the first creature I find, which I don't think there's any creatures, pets, or anything in this book. So it's gonna end up being an object, but let's see. So I guess the first object was lipstick. So little 5-year-old little baby Sawada is getting a pet lipstick. Wow. So your child is going to school. Find the book using your coordinates, flip to the page and the page number you were given. Using words on that page, create the name of your school. 11. The Dangerous Art, Blending In. Also a good book. I haven't read this in a while though. I should reread it. For page 104, we're gonna have to use the objects that I see. This is actually a really sad scene. Oh, notebook, donuts, school, okay, bedroom, bathroom. Poor Evan. Like, Evan is going through it on this page, and I just have to ignore his struggles while I'm using these words. Maybe the donut school of bathroom notebooks. The donut school of bathroom notebooks. I like that. You decide you're going to start a YouTube channel for a side hobby. Ooh. Find the book using your coordinates, flip the page to the page number you were given, and find something on that page that would be the core topic of your channel. Okay. We have Pusheen the cat. I don't even know why I got this. I think I bought this at like a book fair in elementary school once. Maybe. Okay, so page 121 is just like the title page for a new part. So part 4, the year in the life of Pusheen. No, it literally could just be the year in the life of Pusheen. I could make my channel all about Pusheen. I'm pretty sure there's several volumes of like books like this, and all of them is just filled with like little artwork of Pusheen, which makes sense because she's an artist. Find the book using your coordinates, flip to the page number you're given, and using words from that page, create a YouTube channel name. So let's see. A channel about Pusheen, what would that be called? 10. Ugh. Me, Earl, and the Dying Girl. I hate this book if you can't tell. No, I haven't read it in a while, so I shouldn't say that I hate it. It's been a while since I read it. When I first read it, I liked it. But then after like time went over, I thought about how the book ended and everything in the book that pissed me off. And I think that's made me kind of hate it. To find a YouTube channel name. Librarian. Yeah, this is one of the scripts for their movies, I guess, in the book. Alcoholic. Okay. Brohang. Hallway, band room, morning. How am I supposed to make a YouTube channel name with this? Let's see. I don't know. I feel like the band room librarian is kind of fancy, you know? Moving on. Find the book using your coordinates, flip the page to the page number you were given, and the first piece of dialogue you see is how you'll greet your viewers each time you start a video. For this one, we have Skip Beat volumes 19 through 21. See how we're going to greet our viewers at the beginning of every video. The first piece of dialogue is technically a scream. Beginning of every video, Aggie's just going to scream. And I think that is amazing. I decided to write a book. Find the book using your coordinates, flip the page to the page number you were given, and using words from that page, create a book title. The Dangerous Art of Blending In, again. If I could afford it, I would get a nose job. I feel like that's a good title to my book. Even though it's a full line, I kind of like it. Or The Honey-Soaked Lies. Ooh, that's kind of cool. So our new book, Aggie just wrote a book, and it's called The Honey-Soaked Lies. Honestly, I think I would read that book. Like, I wouldn't even read the synopsis. I'd just be like, okay, I'm getting you, and we're gonna sit down and read. Honestly. Find the book using your coordinates, flip the page to the page number you were given, and the first line you see will be the opening line for your book. First line I see, but... Yes, Nakamura, yes! We love you. Okay, the first line is technically whoa, and then it's wow. But then it's he stole the show. So, in Aggie's first book, The Honey-Soaked Lies, the first line is wow, he stole the show. Which is cool, which is, again, I feel like that's a good first line because it makes you curious. It's like, who's he? What's the show? How did he steal it? What did he do? And it's like, okay. Plot twist. The reason you even created a new identity for yourself is because a killer was after you. Now that you're a mega famous author and YouTuber, they've tracked you down again and they're coming for you. Find the book using your coordinates, flip the page to the page number you were given, and the first character you see will be your killer. No! Emma by Jane Austen, which is also a bracket copy. I got this from Goodwill, I think. And then I had it in my backpack for a while, a few months probably. And it got a little ripped up, got a little beat up. First character I see will be my killer. Emma. It's Emma. Emma. This freaking annoying... She is such an annoying character, which is probably why I couldn't finish the book. She's so annoying. So I guess it's fitting that she killed me because Emma's also in England. Okay. Once you're setting up to film a YouTube video when you're suddenly struck by the killer. Emma, I was just filming my YouTube video. Why'd you have to kill me like that?
What are you doing? Why would you kill him like that?
Your neck.
Find the book using your coordinates, flip the page to the page number you're given. The first object you come across is what they use to kill you. I don't know what Emma's gonna use other than her like heel or something, but we'll see. Last night I sang to the monster. Also a very good book. Very sad though. Very sad. But by my favorite author in the world. Page 56. To see what Emma killed me with. Aw, this is another sad scene. I'm being reminded of all the things that happen in this book, and I'm just like, I am so sorry. All these characters go through so much. Car. So the first actual object is a car. I'm guessing Emma, with her car, drove through my house to hit me while I was recording a YouTube video for my Pusheen channel, which is very sad to get hit by a car in your own home. Then find the book using your coordinates, flip the page number you were given, and the first line you see will go on your tombstone. After Emma murdered me with her car. That's your name again. Okay, our line could be something philosophical and spiritual. A woman appears and pushes me out of the way. I guess that makes sense, because when Emma murdered me, she pushed me out of the way. Like, I guess, but I don't know if you would put that on a tombstone, but... Oh, a summary of our new life and how it ended. Once upon a time, there was a girl who actually was a boy in the book, but I forgot about that. There was a girl who changed her name to Aggie Walsh. She lived in Wuthering Heights with the ghosts. Very pleasant, a very ancient and creepy house. Why would you live in Wuthering Heights? And then she, a pencil artist, beautiful artist, creates wonderful artwork. I guess she works under some person. And one day she meets his co-worker, Holden Clawfield. And the first thing she says to him is, "Wickham, you startled me. Are the others coming as well?" And Holden, of course, falls in love with her immediately. and they live a wonderful life. They have a wonderful relationship together, Holden and Aggie. And so one day, Aggie decides to propose to Holden. And since she's a broke, she proposes with this Minecraft stone brick. How wonderful, how wonderful. And at their wedding, so romantic, thousands and thousands of people came to the wonderful wedding, the wonderful bounding of Aggie and Holden Caulfield. And Aggie says in her vows, "It is not easy to live your life the way you want to." And they kiss and get married and exchange rings, and the cake is really good. And on their honeymoon, they go to Tokyo, Japan, thriving, loving their life. And afterwards, they have a child named Sawara. Beautiful Sawara grows up and gets a pet lipstick, then attends the Donut School of Bathroom Notebooks. And so, living her life, Aggie, her child has left for school. She has nothing to do for her free time except her job. But she decides, that can be pushed aside. I can implement my different hobby into my job. So she decides to start a YouTube channel. She starts the Band Room Librarian, which is all about Pusheen. And at the beginning of every single video, her intro is "Ah!" And so her channel becomes very successful, she attends a ton of subscribers, and she decides, oh, I should write a book. And so Aggie decides to write a book called The Honey-Soaked Lies. And the first line is, "Wow, you stole the show." Her book also receives very much success. And because of her success, the killer who was after her many years ago has come back and has found her. This killer is Emma. And one day, when Aggie is setting up her film setup to film another Pusheen video, she hears a crash, and a boom, and a vroom, and then BAM! She's been hit in her own room by a car. She looks up, opens her eyes, and sees the driver of the car is Emma. She dies instantly after seeing who her perpetrator is. And at the funeral, oh, everyone's crying. Holden and her child, Sawara, everyone's crying and sobbing, so sad. All her subscribers and the wonderful fans of her book, they gather around her tombstone to read. A woman appears and pushes me. So that's the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I really liked it, but that's just because I got to go through my favorite books. And also some of my least favorite books, like youch. But yeah, thanks for watching. Subscribe, leave a like if you liked the video, and comment. Bye!
Bye!